Right, guys, I'm sure that a few of you have fast forwarded through to find out what this personal news is. Um, During the last 6 weeks of that shutdown, I've been into hospital having a series of MRIs, scans, and biopsies, and I've had a positive result for prostate cancer, which I'm going to be having removed on the 19th of this month. So I elected for removal due to the nature of the cancer. It had a 70% low grade level, and there was a 30% high grade level. So it's not something I'm comfortable sitting and waiting for due to that nature. So I've elected to have it removed. So the type of surgery that's involved in this affects a lot of nerves and muscles down that lower part of your abdomen. So bladder control, erectile function, bowel motion, there's a whole range of things that can be affected. And in some cases they can be long term, in very rare cases. As a result of that, obviously I can't do much in the way of lifting, twisting or pushing, so cranking on handles or changing chucks and moving things around in the workshops out of the question for at least the next 6 to 8 weeks during the recovery period. And the recovery period is fairly long, and I'll be having that 2 to 3 months off work to aid in that recovery. I'm doing some post-operative work at the moment, which is strengthening pelvic muscles, which is going to hopefully aid my recovery and control, and we'll see how that goes, and I'll continue that obviously post-surgery as well. So a bit of a shock. I've got a few things in my favour on this particular cancer, and that is that it's very, very early stages. It's very, very small, measuring around about 6 mm in diameter. I also have a very low PSA level as well. It was only, I think the latest one was 2.4, so it is a very low PSA level, which indicates that there's not a lot of action or movement as far as growth going at the moment, but it's something I don't want to leave sitting around for the next 2, 3, 4 years, where it may spread, and then I'm ruining the day that I didn't go ahead and get something done about it. And while I'm reasonably young, I want to have the best chance I can, so I've elected to go at this stage. The other thing I'm very grateful for is I've got a very loving wife who's so supportive, and she's also a wonderful nurse, so I'm going to get the best of care there. And also my 4 sons, so and the wider family and the support that I've had from my workmates and crew has been fantastic. So lots and lots in my favour. This particular cancer has a 90% chance or better of survival beyond 15 years. So I have been told if you're going to get a cancer that this is the one to get, even though it is going to have some short-term challenges while we get some control back in again. So I'm still looking forward to a very fruitful and long life, and obviously medical science is advancing all the time, and there may be further post-operative treatments in the oncology area that come up in the next few years' time. So we'll wait and see how that pans out anyway. But as I said, I'm still planning on being around for an awful long term, but it's just going to be a little bit of a short-term glitch while I get over this. And please bear with me, the videos aren't going to be coming out too fruitfully at the moment, obviously because of this. That's one of the things I'm trying to do at the moment is set up work that I can just do by hand fitting. So I'm getting all the major machine work out of the way on the sliding attachment, so I can just spend some time doing that hand fitting work, which is not going to affect the lifting or any of the areas around the surgery. I'm also going to take the chance to get in and do a bit of design work that I've been wanting to do. I want to really start getting my head around Fusion 360, which I have been enjoying, and working with drafting and coding, but I want to take that a step further. And the idea of sitting down watching daytime TV all day long just doesn't interest me in any way, shape or form. So I want to get things in place for the next 2 months that I can be productive and feel like I've got a reason to get up every day. And I think that's really important. With that support network around you for your mental health, you need to keep that positivity and have a reason for doing things through the day and feel like you're having some contribution in your own life. So that's where I'm at. Anyway, I'm sorry for that bad news, but it is what it is, and I need to deal with it. and try and stay as positive as I can. And I've had this diagnosis now for just over a week, and the first couple of days, getting up in the morning and having that in the back of your head again is pretty daunting and pretty hard to bear. But I'm sort of getting used to it. I'm sort of composing myself around it. So, and as I said, with the support of my family and friends, that's been made an awful lot easier. So, the other thing I've done as well is do a lot of research, Googling, only looking at reputable universities and hospitals that do research, and looking at a lot of that stuff coming out. It makes me feel a lot more positive about where I'm at and where I'm going to be going. So, given the diagnosis, I guess I'm in the best place that I can be at the moment, and yeah, we'll keep marching on. All right, guys, we'll catch up with you as soon as I can, and I will post some little videos along the way and let you know what my progress is, and how I'm sitting and how I'm feeling, and what the positives are. Look, if there's anyone else who's been through this firsthand, I know I haven't got a big viewership, but if there's anyone else who's been through this firsthand and has got some advice, I'm always welcome to first-hand advice. I've had a number of my older mates go through this 10, 12, 15 years ago, and in one case my stepfather who did this 20 years ago, and have all had very, very good results out of it. So touch wood, I'm very hopeful that I'm going to be in the same boat. But as I said, if you've got any first-hand experience, just leave a little comment below, or support or anything. I'm always looking for other angles. Alright guys, we'll see you soon.